side. I've also got the rocker on this side welded up all the way down. You can see I've drilled all the welds out of this right here and cut it there. And all the way down the top of this, level with the actual car, I've cut down this front frame structure here. So all that right there is cut. So I'm gonna get a piece of metal that I've cut out for this exact contour, and I'm gonna put it all the way down this, attached to the body, and all the way down to here, and into the rocker. Build all this right here in. And I'll take this piece and just lay it directly on top of a sheet of 16 gauge, and I'm gonna trace it out all the way down till about I get right in here, because I'm gonna put the factory 67 lower rocker on here. And then I'll cut 2 of these right here out, and it'll be my template for both sides. Okay, now we also talked about where we're gonna put our box for our fuse panel and stuff. Well, right here is the hole that we cut out. Now this was what held our fuse panel. We're not gonna be able to use this anymore because it's gonna be too deep. So we built our own custom one out of some 16 gauge, and I'll go ahead and show you the one we built. Now this is the one that I've built, and I bent it down through here. I have the original holder up top. I've got the bolt at the bottom just like it did from the factory, and I've recessed it just enough that that box can fit inside there on the back. So I'll go ahead and show you how well this fits inside the car. I put a plate right here, 16 gauge on the inside of the rocker, and this fits right up in here. And my fuse panel here, just like the factory, slides in at the top, push down, and rests against that bolt right there. And that right there is exactly aligned exactly how it was from the factory. When I go to put this back into the car where this was, it will still line up just like it should and pop in like it should, so that it molds against the carpet just like it did from the factory. So all that lines up. My fuse panel is out of the way, and now we have a nice clean flush box. So whenever we weld that in and seam seal it all in, there won't be any issue with any water getting to these fuse panels. There you can see the inside of it, what it looks like. All this right here is going to be boxed in all the way down, but before I boxed it in, I wanted to make sure that I made this, and it clears everything down there. It clears all my bolts for my door hinges. So everything looks good on that end. Of course, the rockers are done. They're welded to the car. I can't put this in yet. I got to cut this rear section off. But those are my chrome 18-inch 67 wheels. And you can tell right there how nice they fit. Now this is the 2013 rear end. It has not been narrowed. That is a 9-inch, which over here it looks like it's sticking out. If you look at it directly from the side, you can see it doesn't stick out hardly at all. Now I've been working in here, getting this fuse box made here. So I've got it all welded in. There's the other rocker. The rocker panel doesn't look bad at all with the back of the quarter panel. I've cut all along here, and I'm going to box that in. This gives you just a little bit of an update on what's going on. I still haven't finished it. I've got to cut this side right here down. I went ahead and I've marked it, but everything's going together really, really nicely. It's not being too difficult. I'm going to go ahead and cut these right here down so they clear my fender. And I'm also going to cut my control arm and move it in a little bit so that the front wheel sits in. go right along the inside here. Now you see over there where I've plated everything, even the inside of the rocker. I've still got to finish the back section of the rocker here. On this side the same way. I have done the front. And now this piece here, this is the factory 2013 inner structure. I'm going to keep that because that's where all the park brake and everything mounts. So I'll be putting that back in just like that. And all this front section here will be cut off just like the other side. And we're going to put a plate from here straight all the way down it. But that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I've been over here doing a lot of work on these cars, trying to get a lot of videos out to try to help some of you guys that want to do this to your car as well. And of course, I want to get the car done as soon as possible. But thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, go ahead and do that. Share with your friends. If you have any questions or anything you've seen in this video, leave it in the comment section and I'll try to get back with you as soon as I can. Thanks again for watching.